Our ROBOCON Tampa Bay 2013 coverage is proudly powered by the Microsoft Store. From Microsoft Office to the Surface Pro 2, from your classic Xbox 360 games to the all-new Xbox One, the Microsoft Store has it all. Whether you're a student, small business, or developer, go get your favorite gadget now at f5live.tv/Microsoft.
She's been waiting so
She
patiently
has been.
because our intern didn't put you in the spot at the right time. We will fire him later. No, I'm kidding.
Her mic's off. All right.
Yeah, okay. It's
There
better
we
off
go.
as it's
We'll
off.
have you slide
me to
this
slide
way
over?
a little
We'll have you
bit.
slide back just a touch.
Yep.
And,
Okay,
Perfect.
we're good? All right.
All right.
welcome.
Thank you.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Terri Willingham. I am the regional director for FIRST in Central Florida, and I am the program director for Learning is for Everyone, which is the organization sponsoring this event.
Well, she is the reason why we are here.
Indeed.
She invited us to come out and cover the event, and
And we're really excited that you're here. Thank you for doing this. This is
No
terrific.
problem.
not a problem. Now, I was on a team
A long
in
time ago.
'96 and '97.
You're dating yourself.
I
Yeah.
really am.
I keep seeing the Star Wars thing going in the receding in the background as you say that. But yes.
And this has been my first time back on a FIRST field since then, and it's changed a lot.
In what way do you think it's changed?
Well, this stuff that is kind of seems to be old hat for these guys was physically not possible at MIT when I was on a team.
They do amazing stuff.
Like the beginning of this. So you also invited us out to the launch of the first Tech Challenge game
Right.
for this season, and they start the thing and they say the first 30 seconds is autonomous, and my jaw dropped because autonomous.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Insane.
What? So seeing the autonomous mode, getting to see it in action this weekend has been insane because MIT would have had trouble with that in the mid-'90s, and these are high school students nailing it like pros.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an absolutely amazing program, and it's amazing because of that, because it makes it fun to do this, and so they do it like they don't even think twice about it.
What I find really interesting is that obviously because the teams are high school students and therefore a lot of them make it through several years, knowledge is compounded, which is probably a lot of the reason why the first Tech Challenge game is infinitely more complex than the first Robotics Challenge
Don't tell
game
them that. They're not going to believe that.
that I was in.
Yeah.
I've actually had the opportunity to talk to a couple of teams this weekend, and then the weekend we were with you last
Right.
time. And when I've mentioned that, they're like, "What?" Yeah, you know what I had? I had 3 railings and a tube and giant rubber balls.
Yeah.
That was our game.
Now you're moving squares and frisbees, and
Yeah,
I
and
don't understand.
we're firing frisbees
Yeah.
at goals across the.
Season before that, they were launching basketballs across the field.
Because why not?
Yeah,
See,
because you can. Yeah.
It's insane,
Yeah.
and hanging, and some of these are climbing.
Yeah, they're
up
climbing the pyramid. Yesterday, the one climbed and then crashed on the other one. They rushed it back to the hotel rooms and fixed them and brought them back, and, which you can't do in the actual event, but it's
Right.
off season, so
So it's whatever.
Yeah.
Especially on practice day.
right.
And,
Yeah.
So what exactly would bring the teams to an off-season event?
The music, the dancing, the noise, the rock and roll, the community, and we've been talking a lot about community today and having a tech community that supports you from the ground up.
Sure.
You know, in the K through 12, realm, which is what FIRST, provides, and having a community where you can be part of this. It was created by Dean Kamen because he believed you get what you celebrate. If you only celebrate sports and entertainment, that's all you get.
Right.
And so he created a sports-like environment to celebrate science and technology. And he wanted kids to have this community of science and technology where people replay their football play from high school forever. We want kids replaying this fantastic robot, experience that they built, and it creates a whole different culture of the kind of things that you want to celebrate in the United States, here in Tampa Bay, and everywhere.
Now I will say that it's interesting to see the way, like, the cheering and stuff that happens, because when I first started, none of that existed.
Right.
Nobody did that. And one of the teachers from our school put together a cheer team in 97.
Wow.
Yep.
And everybody thought we were insane.
Yeah.
We had a particular series of chants and cheers that we did in the stands, and everybody thought we were the crazy ones.
Right, yeah.
And now there was a guy in a tutu
Yeah.
and a black
Yeah, the pink team didn't come today, but the pink team is usually all in tutus, and all of them, guys, women, everybody.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It feels very soccer-esque, like the soccer chants and the jumping.
Right.
And during the entire 90 minutes, the entire stands are going insane.
Yeah.
That's what was happening for 7 hours.
Oh, the
yesterday.
Ninjaneers haven't stopped dancing. I think they've been dancing for 2 days. They just
I don't
go
know
into town.
what- I
They're
don't
from
know how they do it.
Plantation. They don't stop. They
That's
came
it.
in a giant school bus. They all load out. They dance all the way out. They dance all the way back.
That's how they move the car.
That is,
I got
yeah.
it.
They're
Kinetic
actually
energy.
going to be joining us.
Oh, they're fantastic.
In a
They're
little
really
bit.
great. As long as they bring their Dean Kamen Ninja
That's
sign.
it. That's what we need.
Yeah, it's
now,
fantastic.
Scott, you mentioned back in the day.
Yes?
I believe you had, was it double or triple digits when you were a team?
My first year in the school, our team number was in double digits. I believe it was 47.
Let's wrap your head around a little bit of numbers, if I may. Can we do this for a second?
The fact that they believe that the team numbers are going to wrap 5,000 this year,
Yeah.
yeah, that hurts my head.
At a glance, FIRST consists of, and these
Yeah.
numbers I'm hoping are true.
Yeah, we're from the FIRST website.
Perfect.
So,
350,000 plus students, 32,650 teams, 28,000 robots, 64,000 mentors and adult supporters, 66,000 other volunteers, and a number that I absolutely love and what's important here, $17 million in scholarships.
Yeah. Honest to God, that's the best part of the whole thing.
A lot of people look at this and
I love
Yeah.
I guess the question...
so many organizations have gotten involved.
Right.
That
Yeah.
there's
And we
able
picked
to
up.
be
I
that
think we picked
much.
up a few more here this
Yeah.
weekend,
Nice.
joining in scholarships. So
Very cool.
The question is, okay, so, you do these robotic competitions, and then you get to high school, and then after high school, you can no longer compete, from what I understand.
Right. Yeah.
What happens then? What can
Most of them are here as announcers. The guy with the umbrella hat, who's our MC.
We're actually going to have an interview
Barry's
with him in a little bit.
A lot of them are mentoring back into the community. The FIRST Alumni Association is really growing, and especially the FIRST Florida Alumni Association. And what they've become is an organization that is extending the reach of FIRST from K through 12 into college and beyond. They've got a network. They provide career counseling, job, open boards and stuff like that. They're hiring each other. They're creating, because it's a new age and you can create your own job and you can create your own business and you can create your own future. They're doing that. They're leading that, and they're hiring each other, and they're collaborating with each other, and they're moving forward with it. So it's really exciting. The Robo Show, which is also here and broadcasting live,
He
is
is
a bunch
actually
of FIRST.
standing by. He's going to be joining us
Oh,
in just a
terrific.
second, it looks like.
And FIRST alumni who found a way to take what they're doing and what they love and, keep making a career out of it. So the shirts were designed by alumni. And it's a new world where we can bring these kids and show that we're nurturing them through FIRST. We're telling them we believe in you. What you're doing is powerful. You're creating our future. We want a future where we have active creation instead of passive consumption. It's great. All the phones, all the stuff is great. You want to be the guy that makes them, and then buys them. So you have make them so you can afford to buy them. So.
And makes the thing that changes them.
Right, exactly. And Dean Kamen always says this is a sport where everybody can turn pro. Nobody's left out of it. Everybody has a future. Everybody can be part of it, and it's really exciting. The energy. We want them to go home thinking this was the greatest thing we ever did. We've already been asked, what's ROBOCON 2014 going to look like? It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. It's going to be twice the size of this, and we're really excited about it because doing it as a program-wide experience where we have FIRST LEGO League and FIRST Tech Challenge. The FIRST LEGO League kids can see what they can look forward to. They can stay in the program. FIRST Tech Challenge.
What the next league looks like.
And then the older ones can look and say, I want to help the younger ones. And you just keep it going. So it's very exciting.
I love this. I got to ask then. So what's next for you? ROBOCON 2014?
ROBOCON 2014. Learning is for everyone. Learning is for everyone also does a lot of experiential learning programs. We're very excited that we have, through the help of Hillsborough County, we're doing a 10,000 square foot community innovation center at the John F. Germany Library. We're very excited about that. That's going to be a public community space. It's going to have a permanent FIRST robotics, or for robotics testing field for anybody to use, but we're going to have a permanent FIRST FTC field in it.
Nice.
FIRST LEGO League table, so teams can use that as a meeting space. We're doing the Gulf Coast Makers Festival, which we're very excited about that. That'll be in April. We're going to do that at the fairgrounds. All of this stuff ties back in. It's all hands-on. It's all exciting. It's all experiential. TEDx Space Youth is coming up on November 16th. So anything that highlights and celebrates these kids that are thinking and doing things, is just terrific.
Now, the thing at the library is something that Irv Cohen's involved in,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. I thought I had heard about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where, obviously.
Yeah, they announced it. It was publicly announced yesterday at the VIP luncheon, so we were very excited about that. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
So we'll have to do another show on that, totally, over there.
Yes.
We're actually going to have a sound studio, recording studio over there, and
It's just
media center, media lab.
Just plug and play for us, man.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So it's the first of its kind. It's going to be a really exciting space.
We know you're busy. We want to let you go,
Okay.
but before we do, where can we find out more information about all of these things that are
All
happening?
of these things.
Just spam out the links.
If you go to li4e, the number 4, li4e.org, you can go to our website for Learning is for Everyone and see all of the calendar events that are coming up. Participate. We're always looking for people who want to help mentor kids, be involved, volunteer at any of the events. From there, you can go to all the related links for FIRST, usfirst.org. And you can see the scholarships. You can see how to join and get involved with teams. All
Terri,
right.
absolutely a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you so much for being here. This is great.
I'm so glad I got to meet you this
I
weekend.
am too.
It was
Thanks,
great.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll keep those digits climbing on the first team. So
That's right. Let's
there we
do
go.
it.
Well, maybe next time you're here, we'll have like 1,000. 10,000 or something.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Terri Willingham, everybody. That's awesome. li4e.org. I want to mention this real quick, and usfirst.org.
Yes. So Terry's not the only one we're going to have a conversation with. We'll go ahead and set up our next one. You're absolutely right. The numbers are amazing, but it's that 17 million in scholarships. That's the thing that really nails it for me. They can see that there's money in it.
There's a future.
Exactly.
I really like that, and I'm a big proponent on doing something productive with life. You guys know, and a lot of people from the show, I had a not so great childhood, and now I have this.
It's true.
People can come out of whatever they want to go do something productive and then be something. And this is just a great way to get kids involved in building robots. That's what everyone wants to do.
Right.
You want to build a robot or be an astronaut. Luckily, you can kind of do both in the same thing here.
It's true.
all related.
There are a lot of robots in space.